Spiny turtle. The spiny turtle is a medium-sized turtle native to tropical rainforests in Southeast Asia, particularly Thailand, Malaysia, Indonesia, and Myanmar. It thrives near streams and shallow waters, but is notably terrestrial, often found in leaf litter. This species is classified as endangered due to habitat loss from deforestation and exploitation for the pet trade and food. Spiny turtles lay large eggs, typically 1 or 2 at a time, and their young are vulnerable to predators. Their diet is omnivorous, consisting of fungi, fruits, insects, worms, and carrion. The turtle is distinguished by its spiky carapace, which is more pronounced in juveniles and smooths out with age. They are also known as cogwheel turtles due to the serrated edges of their shells. These turtles play a crucial ecological role by dispersing seeds through their fruit consumption. They are shy creatures that tend to hide when disturbed and possess strong claws for navigating their forest habitat. Additionally, the sex of hatchlings is determined by the incubation temperature of the eggs. In some regions, they are hunted for traditional medicine. Despite their challenges, spiny turtles can live for several decades in the wild. Battler. The battler is a striking eagle found in the savannas, grasslands, and open woodlands of Mozambique and throughout much of sub-Saharan Africa. Classified as near threatened by the IUCN, these birds typically lay 1 egg per year, with chicks fledging after about 3 months, but remaining dependent on their parents for several more months. Battlers are primarily carnivorous, feeding opportunistically on carrion, birds, reptiles, small mammals, and fish. They are notable for their acrobatic flight, which has earned them the name battler, meaning tumbler in French. Their exceptional eyesight allows them to spot prey from great heights, making them effective hunters. Adult battlers are characterized by their black bodies, red faces, and distinctive short tails. They reach full plumage around 7 to 8 years of age and can live over 25 years in the wild. Additionally, they play a crucial ecological role by controlling small animal populations and cleaning up carrion. Great hornbill. The great hornbill is a large bird native to the tropical and subtropical forests of Myanmar and is classified as vulnerable by the IUCN. These hornbills are notable for their impressive size and distinctive casque, which amplifies their calls. They typically lay 1 to 2 chicks and have a varied diet that includes fruits, insects, small reptiles, and small mammals. One of their unique nesting behaviors involves the female sealing herself inside a tree cavity with mud, droppings, and food remnants, leaving only a small opening for the male to feed her and the chicks. This process can last several months until the chicks are ready to leave the nest. Great hornbills can live over 50 years in the wild, and their loud calls can be heard from great distances. Often referred to as the farmers of the forest, they play a crucial role in seed dispersal within their ecosystem. With a wingspan that can reach up to 150 centimeters, they are the largest species of hornbills. Mammoth. Mammoths were large, hairy relatives of modern elephants that thrived in the cold grasslands and tundra of Europe, Asia, and North America during the Pleistocene epoch. Now extinct, they were well adapted to frigid environments with thick fur and a significant layer of fat. Their long, curved tusks, which could reach up to 15 feet, were utilized for digging in snow, defense, and display. These creatures lived in herds and cared for their young calves. They primarily fed on grasses and sedges found in their habitats. Woolly mammoths coexisted with early humans, who hunted them for food and materials, as evidenced by Ice Age cave paintings that highlight their cultural significance. Their extinction is attributed to a mix of climate change and human hunting pressures. Remarkably preserved frozen carcasses have been discovered in Siberia, showcasing intact hair and internal organs. Today, scientists are investigating the potential of cloning to resurrect these majestic animals. The closest living relative to the woolly mammoth is the Asian elephant. Additionally, mammoth teeth featured ridges for grinding tough vegetation, and their paths created notable mammoth steps in the soil from repeated travel. Saber-toothed tiger. The saber-toothed tiger, an apex predator from the Pleistocene epoch, roamed the grasslands, woodlands, and open forests of North and South America. Now extinct, this formidable cat is renowned for its long canine teeth, which could grow up to 11 inches, and were used to inflict severe wounds on large prey such as bison, deer, and ground sloths. Despite its name, it is not closely related to modern tigers and belongs to a distinct lineage of extinct cats. Fossil evidence indicates that saber-toothed tigers may have lived in social groups, similar to lions, and their bite force was weaker than that of a lion, suggesting they relied on precision rather than brute strength. Many fossils have been discovered in the La Brea tar pits in California, revealing signs of healed injuries that imply social care within their groups. Their extinction is attributed to climate change and the loss of large prey following the last ice age. In popular culture, such as in the animal Kaiser world, they are depicted as fierce competitors using their powerful claws and saber-like teeth in battle. The scientific name Smilodon translates to knife tooth, emulsperhorisizing their unique dental adaptations. Archaeopteryx, a pivotal transitional fossil from the late Jurassic period, showcases features of both reptiles and birds. Fossils have been primarily discovered in the Solnhofen limestone deposits in Germany, known for their exceptional preservation. As an extinct species, Archaeopteryx likely laid eggs, and its young were vulnerable post-hatching. Its diet consisted of insects, small lizards, and other invertebrates. Key characteristics include teeth and a long bony tail, distinguishing it from modern birds. Although it possessed feathers, there is ongoing debate regarding its flying capabilities, whether it was a strong flyer or more of a glider. The first fossil discovery coincided with the publication of Darwin's On the Origin of Species, reinforcing the theory of evolution. The name Archaeopteryx translates to ancient wing, and its fossils reveal detailed feather structures, along with clawed fingers on its wings. Overall, Archaeopteryx serves as a crucial link in understanding the evolution from dinosaurs to modern birds. Dunkleistus. Dunkleistus was a formidable placoderm fish that thrived in the ancient oceans during the late Devonian period, approximately 380 to 360 million years ago. Classified as extinct, this carnivorous predator could grow up to 30 feet long and was known for its powerful bite, estimated at around 11,000 psi, stronger than that of a great white shark. Instead of teeth, Dunkleistus had unique bony plates that formed sharp edges, allowing it to effectively crush its prey, which included other fish and even armored placoderms. Its name means Dunkel's bone, named after fossil curator David Dunkel. While Dunkleistus likely laid eggs, there is no evidence of parental care. With its armored exoskeleton and fearsome jaw structure, Dunkleistus reigned as a dominant predator in the Devonian seas. Alligator snapping turtle. The alligator snapping turtle is a vulnerable species found in the muddy bottoms of rivers, lakes, swamps, and bayous across the United States. Known as the heaviest freshwater turtle in North America, it can exceed 100 years of age in captivity. Characterized by its powerful jaws and spiky shell, this turtle employs a unique pinkish, worm-like lure on its tongue to attract prey, making it an effective ambush predator. Its diet is primarily carnivorous, consisting of fish, emulsperhoribians, and even carrion. Despite their formidable bite, alligator snapping turtles are generally not aggressive towards humans unless provoked. They play a vital role in their ecosystem by scavenging and controlling animal populations. Their shells often host algae, aiding in camouflage. With no teeth but strong beaks for crushing prey, these turtles are sometimes referred to as the dinosaur of the turtle world due to their ancient appearance and significant ecological importance. Matamata. The Matamata turtle is a unique South American freshwater turtle found in the slow-moving, murky waters of Colombia, as well as the Amazon and Orinoco basins. Classified as least concern by the IUCN, this turtle is notable for its distinct features, including a flattened head, bark-like textured shell, and neck fringes that provide effective camouflage among leaf litter and debris. Matamata turtles can grow up to 45 centimeters long and are primarily carnivorous, feeding on fish and aquatic invertebrates. They are ambush predators that remain motionless, waiting for prey to approach before striking. Their feeding technique involves creating a vacuum to draw fish into their mouths. Despite their fearsome appearance, these turtles are generally docile. Their limbs resemble dead leaves, and their shell mimics rock formations, enhancing their ability to deceive potential prey. Hatchlings look like miniature adults, continuing the species' distinctive look from a young age. African buffalo. The African buffalo thrives in the savannas, grasslands, and floodplains of Angola, particularly near water sources. These herbivorous animals primarily feed on grasses and vegetation. Known as one of Africa's big five dangerous animals, they are highly social creatures that live in herds ranging from a few to several thousand members. African buffalo exhibit remarkable memory, enabling them to recall past threats, and they engage in complex social behaviors to defend each other against predators. Their thick hides offer resistance to insect bites, though they often rely on oxpeckers to help remove ticks and parasites. Buffalo play a crucial role in their ecosystem by grazing, which prevents overgrowth of vegetation. They possess powerful horns used for defense and establishing dominance within the herd. Calves remain close to their mothers for protection during their formative years. When threatened, these animals can run at speeds of up to 55 kilometers per hour, 34 miles per hour. Communication among buffalo includes various vocalizations, such as grunts and bellows, and they enjoy mud baths to protect their skin from heat and parasites. Valles ray. The Valles ray is a vulnerable species inhabiting sandy or muddy coastal waters off China, likely preferring temperate or subtropical environments. As an oviparous ray, it lays eggs encased in leathery capsules known as mermaid's purses, where young rays develop and hatch as miniature adults. This species primarily feeds on small benthic invertebrates, including crustaceans, mollusks, and worms, and occasionally small fish. The Valles ray faces significant threats from overfishing and habitat degradation, particularly due to bottom trawling, which can destroy its habitat and lead to direct capture. Further research is necessary to better understand its distribution, population size, and specific threats. Rays are related to sharks and share a cartilaginous skeleton. Their enlarged pectoral fins function as wings for swimming, while spiracles behind their eyes help with respiration when their mouths are buried in sand. Each ray has a unique back pattern, similar to fingerprints, and they possess sensory pores that detect electrical fields from prey. Occasionally, their leathery egg cases wash up on beaches, providing insights into their life cycle. Additionally, the liver and fins of this ray are considered delicacies. Indo-Pacific sailfish. The Indo-Pacific sailfish inhabits warm, tropical, and subtropical open ocean waters, often near coastlines and reefs, particularly in the Philippines. Classified as least concern by the IUCN, this species is renowned for its remarkable speed, capable of reaching over 68 miles per hour in short bursts. Sailfish are characterized by their distinctive sail-like dorsal fin, which serves multiple functions including display, temperature regulation, and herding prey. These highly migratory fish primarily feed on smaller fish, such as tuna and sardines, as well as squid and crustaceans. They exhibit cooperative hunting behavior, working together to corral schools of fish for easier capture. Sailfish possess a long rostrum that they use to stun prey and can rapidly change color from pale silver to dark blue when excited or hunting. Typically, females are larger than males, and they have a lifespan of around 13 to 15 years. While they have few natural predators, mainly larger marine animals like sharks and orcas, they are highly sought after by anglers for their speed and fighting ability. European bison. The European bison, or wisent, is the largest land animal in Europe, primarily inhabiting forests and woodlands, particularly in Belarus. Classified as near threatened by the IUCN, these social animals typically live in herds and have a diet consisting mainly of grasses, sedges, and herbs, supplemented by leaves and bark in winter. Once hunted to extinction in the wild in the early 20th century, they have been successfully reintroduced from captive populations, highlighting the importance of ongoing conservation efforts. European bison are generally smaller and less robust than their North American counterparts, the American bison. They play a critical ecological role by maintaining forest structure and diversity, with a lifespan of 25 to 30 years in the wild and longer in captivity. They possess thick fur for cold protection and communicate through various vocalizations and body postures. Notably, Males develop a pronounced mass between their head and shoulders, contributing to their formidable appearance. Red-knee tarantula. The red-knee tarantula is a terrestrial species native to Mexico, thriving in scrubland, dry tropical forests, and deserts. It typically resides in burrows beneath rocks and roots. Classified as near threatened by the IUCN, this tarantula is popular among pet owners due to its docile temperament and slow growth, with females living over 20 years. Spiderlings hatch from silken egg sacs and grow through several molts, during which they can regenerate lost limbs. Their diet mainly consists of insects like crickets and grasshoppers, but they may also consume small lizards and frogs. Notably, the tarantula has urticating hairs on its abdomen for defense and possesses 8 eyes. Although its vision is limited, it primarily detects prey through vibrations. While the venom of the red-knee tarantula is not medically significant to humans, bites can be painful and may cause localized swelling. The distinctive orange or reddish-orange coloration on their knees adds to their appeal, making them a friendly choice for enthusiasts. Blue coral snake. The blue coral snake is a venomous snake primarily found in tropical rainforests of Malaysia and other Southeast Asian countries like Singapore, Thailand, Indonesia, and Brunei. Classified as least concern by the IUCN, this snake is known for its striking juvenile coloration of vibrant blue, which fades to darker hues in adulthood, often accompanied by white or blue stripes. Oviparous in nature, the blue coral snake lays a small clutch of eggs and has a diet that includes other snakes, lizards, frogs, and small rodents. Its potent venom targets the nervous system and contains myotoxins that cause muscle paralysis. Notably, it possesses the longest venom glands of any snake, extending over a quarter of its body length. Although it is venomous, the blue coral snake is not aggressive and prefers to remain hidden under leaf litter or logs. When threatened, it may raise its red tail as a warning signal. Its bright colors serve as an aposematic warning to potential predators about its toxicity. Additionally, it plays a crucial role in controlling populations of other snakes and small animals within its ecosystem. The blue coral snake is sometimes mistaken for the red-headed kite due to similarities in appearance. Hercules beetle. The Hercules beetle, found in the rainforests of Dominica, is one of the largest beetles globally and is classified as least concern by the IUCN. Males are notable for their impressive horns, which they use in combat with other males to secure mating rights. The size of these horns indicates their health and strength. Adults primarily consume rotting fruit and sap, while larvae thrive in decaying wood, taking up to 2 years to mature. Remarkably, male Hercules beetles can lift up to 850 times their own weight, making them exceptionally strong relative to size. Interestingly, their horns are not used for defense against predators. The beetle's elytra can change color based on humidity levels, and it has become a popular motif in various forms of art and media. Named after the mythological Greek hero Hercules, this fascinating insect continues to captivate people worldwide. Caucasus beetle. The Caucasus beetle is one of the largest beetles globally, residing in the tropical rainforests of Indonesia, including Sumatra, Java, and Borneo. Currently, it holds an IUCN status of not evaluated, indicating insufficient data on its conservation status. The larvae are C-shaped grubs that thrive on decaying wood and leaf litter, maturing over several years based on their food source. Adult Caucasus beetles primarily feed on tree sap and fruit. Males are significantly larger than females and are distinguished by impressive horns, which they use in battles for dominance and mating rights. The size of these horns often reflects the male's health and strength. The species is popular among collectors and is sometimes kept as pets due to its striking appearance. Interestingly, despite its name, the Caucasus beetle is not native to the Caucasus region. The name likely stems from a historical error. These beetles are also strong flyers and lay their eggs in decaying logs, contributing to their life cycle in their natural habitat. Giraffe stag beetle. The giraffe stag beetle is one of the largest stag beetles globally, primarily inhabiting the canopies of primary and secondary rainforests in Indonesia, including islands such as Sulawesi, Halmahera, and the Moluccas. Currently, it has not been evaluated by the IUCN due to insufficient data. The larvae of this species develop in decaying wood, feeding on organic matter and undergoing several instars before pupating. Adults primarily consume tree sap, fruit juice, and other sweet liquids. In captivity, they are often fed beetle jelly. Males are noted for their exceptionally long mandibles, which can exceed their body length and are used in combat for mating rites. In contrast, females possess smaller mandibles. Giraffe stag beetles are popular among insect collectors due to their impressive size and unique appearance. They are relatively slow flyers and exhibit crepuscular behavior, being most active during twilight hours. The development time for larvae can vary significantly based on environmental conditions, taking several months to over a year to mature. The name giraffe reflects the remarkable length of the male's mandibles. Golden stag beetle. The golden stag beetle is primarily found in the tropical rainforests of Indonesia, particularly on islands like Sumatra, Java, and Borneo, where they inhabit areas rich in decaying wood and leaf litter. Their conservation status is currently listed as data deficient due to insufficient assessments, although habitat loss poses a potential threat to some species. Adult golden stag beetles are notable for their impressive size and striking golden or metallic sheen on their wing casings, which is actually an iridescent effect rather than true gold. Males possess large mandibles that can exceed the length of their heads, which they use to wrestle rivals during mating season. In contrast, females have smaller mandibles. The beetles undergo complete metamorphosis, with larvae developing into C-shaped grubs that feed on decaying wood for several years before pupating. These beetles are most active during the wet season and play a crucial role in their ecosystem by aiding in the decomposition of dead wood. Additionally, in some cultures, they symbolize strength and good luck. It's interesting to note that the beetle appears golden only when dry. When moist, it is typically black. Japanese rhinoceros beetle. The Japanese rhinoceros beetle is a large and prominent insect found in Japan's broadleaf forests and woodlands. While its IUCN status is not evaluated, it is common and widespread, posing no significant conservation concerns. The larvae develop in decaying wood, feeding until they pupate. Known for their striking horns, particularly in males, these beetles use them to compete for mates by flipping rivals off tree trunks during battles. In Japan, they are affectionately called kabutamushi, meaning helmet beetle, due to their resemblance to samurai helmets. They are crepuscular, primarily active at dawn and dusk, and are often attracted to artificial lights at night. Culturally, the Japanese rhinoceros beetle symbolizes strength and courage and is popular among children as a pet. Additionally, they are among the largest beetle species in Japan, further contributing to their appeal. Stag beetle. The stag beetle, a remarkable species native to deciduous woodlands in France, thrives in environments rich in old or decaying trees and deadwood. Classified as near-threatened in Europe, their survival is jeopardized by habitat loss and the removal of deadwood. The larvae, which are C-shaped creamy white grubs, feed on decaying wood, while adult stag beetles consume tree sap and sugary liquids. Notable for their impressive size, male stag beetles possess large mandibles resembling antlers, primarily used for display and combat with other males during mating rituals. Their life cycle is lengthy. Larvae can take several years to mature before pupating into adults that live only a few weeks. Males' mandibles also serve as indicators of health and genetics. Females are smaller and have less pronounced mandibles. Stag beetles play a vital role in ecosystems by aiding the decomposition of deadwood, thus enriching the soil. They are most active at dusk and night and are sensitive to dry conditions, requiring humidity to thrive. Unfortunately, declining populations due to habitat destruction, pesticide use, and deadwood removal have raised concerns about their future. In many European countries, they are protected by law, making it illegal to collect or harm them. Additionally, stag beetles undergo complete metamorphosis through distinct life stages: egg, larva, pupa, and adult. Long-toothed stag beetle. The long-toothed stag beetle is a large beetle native to tropical rainforests in Indonesia, particularly thriving in areas rich in decaying wood. Classified as data deficient by the IUCN, this species has not been extensively studied. The larvae develop within rotting wood, while adults primarily feed on sap, tree fluids, and fruit. Notable for their impressive mandibles, which are significantly larger in males than females. These beetles use their jaws for combat and attracting mates. The size of the mandibles is influenced by the nutrition received during the larval stage. Better-fed larvae produce adults with larger jaws. Male long-toothed stag beetles engage in intense battles, using their mandibles to gain mating rights. These beetles are essential for the ecosystem as they aid in decomposing dead wood. Their striking appearance includes a metallic shine that varies by subspecies and habitat. While they are popular among collectors and enthusiasts, adult long-toothed stag beetles have a short lifespan of only a few months. Overall, they are remarkable insects with unique features and ecological significance. Holstein. Holstein cows are a prominent breed of dairy cattle, originally from the Netherlands, but now found globally in farmlands and pastures. Recognized for their distinctive black and white markings, they are the most common dairy breed worldwide, celebrated for their high milk production due to selective breeding. Holsteins can produce an impressive average of 23,000 pounds of milk annually and require a diet primarily consisting of grass, hay, silage, and grains. These cows possess a complex digestive system with a four-compartment stomach and can drink up to 30 to 50 gallons of water daily. They spend about 6 hours eating and typically live for 4 to 6 years. Holsteins are social animals that thrive in herds and exhibit emotions such as pain and fear. Their unique spot patterns are akin to fingerprints, ensuring no two cows are alike. Holstein milk is rich in calcium and is used to create various dairy products like cheese, yogurt, butter, and ice cream. Notably, 98% of Japanese milk cows are Holsteins, emphasizing their global significance in dairy farming. Football fish. The football fish is a deep-sea anglerfish found primarily in the abyssal zone of the Philippines, though it inhabits deep waters globally. Classified as least concern by the IUCN, this species remains understudied. Young football fish start as free-swimming larvae in shallower waters before descending into the deep ocean as they mature. They are carnivorous, feeding on smaller fish and crustaceans, and have developed a bioluminescent lure from a modified dorsal fin ray to attract prey in the dark depths. Males are significantly smaller than females and may fuse with them, becoming parasitic to provide a constant source of sperm. This adaptation allows them to thrive in extreme pressures that would destroy many other species. Football fish can consume prey twice their size due to their distensible stomachs, and they prefer to ambush rather than actively hunt, using their lure to bring food directly to them. Despite being intriguing subjects of study, much about the deep sea and the football fish remains a mystery. Dugong. Dugongs are marine mammals found in the shallow coastal waters, seagrass beds, bays, and mangrove channels of Papua New Guinea. Classified as vulnerable by the IUCN, these herbivores primarily feed on seagrass, using their sensitive snouts to uproot it from the seabed. Dugongs give birth to a single calf after a gestation period of 13 to 14 months, with calves staying with their mothers for several years to learn essential survival skills. Weighing up to 400 kilograms and measuring around 3 meters in length, dugongs can live for about 70 years. They are social creatures that may form herds and possess excellent hearing despite having poor eyesight. Their tail fluke resembles that of a dolphin, distinguishing them from manatees, which have paddle-shaped tails. Dugongs play a crucial role in maintaining healthy seagrass ecosystems and are often associated with mermaid legends due to their human-like appearance noted by sailors in the past. Unfortunately, dugongs face threats from habitat loss, boat strikes, fishing gear entanglement, and hunting. Their scientific name derives from the Malay word duyung, meaning lady of the sea. Axolotl. The axolotl is a critically endangered mouse Peruvian native to the freshwater lakes and canals near Mexico City. Known for its remarkable regenerative abilities, the axolotl can regrow limbs, spinal cords, and even parts of its brain without scarring. This unique creature remains in its larval form throughout its life, a phenomenon called neoteny, and retains features such as external gills. Axolotls have a varied diet that includes mollusks, insects, crustaceans, and small fish. They are often referred to as walking fish. despite being a mouse per Horibians, and come in various colors, including pink, black, gold, and albino. Unfortunately, their natural habitat is heavily polluted, contributing to their endangered status. In addition to their fascinating biology, axolotls are popular as exotic pets and can live for 10 to 15 years in captivity. Their regenerative capabilities make them a subject of scientific research aimed at understanding tissue repair in humans. In ancient Aztec mythology, they were linked to the god Xolotl, and in Japan, they are affectionately called whooper looper. Sperm whale. Sperm whales are the largest toothed predators on Earth, found in oceans worldwide, though they prefer deep waters. They are classified as vulnerable by the IUCN and typically give birth to one calf per pregnancy. Their diet mainly consists of squid and fish, but they also consume sharks and other marine animals. Notably, sperm whales are capable of diving to depths over 3,000 meters and can hold their breath for extended periods, using echolocation to locate prey. These remarkable creatures are known for their loud vocalizations, making them the loudest animals on the planet. They possess a unique spermaceti organ in their heads that aids in buoyancy and echolocation. Sperm whales live in social groups called pods, usually composed of females and their young, and exhibit complex social structures with communication through clicks and whistles. Additionally, some sperm whales produce ambergris, a valuable substance used in perfumes. They have few natural predators, although orcas may occasionally attack them. With the largest brain of any animal and a lifespan exceeding 70 years, individual sperm whales can be identified by unique markings on their flukes. Overall, they are fascinating marine mammals with impressive adaptations for deep-sea hunting. Reticulated giraffe. The reticulated giraffe is an endangered species primarily found in the savannas, grasslands, and open woodlands of Kenya. Recognizable by their unique liver-colored spots outlined in bright white, these giraffes have long necks that allow them to reach high foliage, mainly acacia leaves. Key facts about reticulated giraffes include their impressive neck length of about 6 feet, which weighs around 600 pounds, and the fact that they possess the same number of neck vertebrae as humans, 7. Despite their size, they can run up to 35 miles per hour over short distances and can go several days without drinking water, obtaining most of their hydration from their diet. Giraffe calves are able to stand within 30 minutes after birth. Additionally, male giraffes engage in a behavior known as necking to establish dominance. Each giraffe has a unique pattern of spots, much like human fingerprints, and their physiology includes a strong heart necessary for pumping blood up their tall necks. Red sea urchin. The red sea urchin inhabits rocky shores and kelp forests in the cold waters of Japan and is classified as least concern by the IUCN. These sea urchins begin life as planktonic larvae before settling and transforming into juveniles. They primarily feed on kelp and other algae, playing a vital role as grazers in their ecosystem. Known for being one of the largest and longest-lived sea urchin species, red sea urchins can live for over 100 years. Their distinctive red color comes from pigments in their spines and chest, and they use tube feet for movement and food grasping. Their unique mouth, located on the underside, features 5 teeth designed for scraping algae. Sea otters are significant predators of red sea urchins, helping to regulate their populations and maintain healthy kelp forests. Additionally, the gonads of red sea urchins, referred to as uni in Japanese cuisine, are considered a delicacy. Overall, these creatures are essential to their marine environment, controlling algal growth and providing habitat for various organisms while being surprisingly mobile despite their sharp spines. Purple sea urchin. The purple sea urchin inhabits rocky intertidal and subtidal zones, often found in tide pools and kelp forests. While it is primarily distributed along the Pacific coast of North America, the species is sometimes confused with the Japanese sea urchin. Currently, its IUCN status is not evaluated. These sea urchins start life as planktonic larvae before settling on the seabed. They primarily feed on algae, especially kelp, playing a crucial role in controlling algal growth within their ecosystems. As a keystone species, they can cause significant ecological changes. Overpopulation can lead to urchin barrens, areas devoid of kelp due to their grazing. Notable features of purple sea urchins include a complex jaw structure known as Aristotle's lantern, hundreds of tube feet for movement, and the ability to live over 70 years. Their genome has been sequenced, making them valuable for biological research. They are also known for their remarkable regenerative abilities. In culinary contexts, sea urchin roe is considered a delicacy, particularly in Japan where it is widely cultivated. Komodo dragon. The Komodo dragon is the largest living lizard, found in the savannas, tropical dry forests, and grasslands of Indonesia, particularly on the islands of Komodo, Rinca, Flores, Gili Matang, and Padar. Classified as endangered by the IUCN, these apex predators can grow up to 10 feet long and weigh over 150 pounds. They are carnivorous, preying on a variety of animals such as deer, pigs, and even other Komodo dragons, and they can consume up to 80% of their body weight in a single meal. Komodo dragons possess a venomous bite that contains toxins that prevent blood clotting, leading to the slow death of their prey. They have an exceptional sense of smell, detecting scents from up to 6 miles away using their forked tongues. Despite their size, they are capable swimmers and can dive underwater. Interestingly, female Komodo dragons can reproduce asexually through parthenogenesis when males are absent. Young hatchlings are independent from birth and often live in trees to evade adult predators. To avoid being eaten by adults, they roll in feces as a deterrent. Komodo dragons are protected by Indonesian law, with Komodo National Park established to aid in their conservation. They have a lifespan of about 30 years in the wild and can run quickly in short bursts despite their massive size. Spotted hyena. Spotted hyenas inhabit a variety of environments, including savannas, grasslands, woodlands, and semi-deserts, particularly in Botswana and other African countries. Classified as least concern by the IUCN, these carnivorous mammals primarily hunt medium to large ungulates, such as zebras and wildebeest, but they also scavenge carrion. Known for their social structures, spotted hyenas live in clans that can exceed 80 members and are characterized by their distinctive, laughing, vocalizations used for communication. Female hyenas are larger and more dominant than males, and the clans are matriarchal in nature. They possess a powerful bite force that surpasses that of lions and tigers, enabling them to crush bones effectively. Spotted hyenas are highly intelligent, exhibiting complex social behaviors and having a repertoire of 12 different vocalizations for communication during hunts. Their cubs are born with their eyes open and can walk shortly after birth. Despite being labeled as scavengers, they are proficient hunters in many regions. Additionally, spotted hyenas play a crucial ecological role by managing prey populations and cleaning up carcasses to prevent disease spread. A unique anatomical feature of females is the pseudopenis, which they use for various functions, including giving birth. As they age, their spots tend to fade. Overall, spotted hyenas are vital contributors to their ecosystems and exhibit remarkable adaptability and social complexity.